Back in November, the Buccaneers lost an instant classic in their first matchup against the Vikings. Can Minnesota do it again? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you alongside Charles Davis. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now here's Ross. It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be let out by their 6th-year quarterback. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Boom. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boom. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some room to work. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
The extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
And now off to the races, down the right side. 30, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Breece Hall, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last one. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On second down, a run with Hall. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Ross on the return. The field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shy of the 30. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
110 yards rushing for him now, as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Oh, that one well designed, as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the first half of play.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Operating from the gun. Boom. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st and 10. Boom. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. 6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On 1st down, Booth. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Holding offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes we get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver. Usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
He finds Hopkins complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. That's complete once again to Hopkins. Touchdown! A great play there. 27 yards.
And the Bucs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Penalty is declined.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes him across the 40-yard line.
169 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Throwing on 1st down. Boom. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
On 1st and 10. Boom. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 39 yards.
And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
A give running right is Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw here. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Finding space at the 40. Look at the big fella go. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Boy, 175 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Ross. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
He'll throw over the middle, taken in.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with proper aggression.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
239 yards for him on the ground as this has been a night to remember to this point.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Vikings going to signal for their 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. On 2nd down now, it's Ross.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.